Through the Undergraduate Research Opportunity Program, also known as UROP, over 800 Nevada undergraduate students have received scholarship funding to engage in undergraduate research experiences.
UROP programs such as the NSF EPSCoR program foster this experiential learning environment where students can work with faculty members and other students on projects that interest them.
As a research mentor, my job is to guide students in all aspects of research, whether it's the beginning stages of how to go about finding a problem and figuring out a way to solve it, all the way towards their end of career in terms of what they want to do after they finish the research and go on and graduate. The NSF EPSCoR UROP is an empowering experience for students, especially for those who are doing research for the very first time.
This is a unique opportunity for undergraduate students, and then they can dive in their future career. They can be researcher, they can be engineer, or they can be academia and industry. So this is a really good segue for their life.
UROP students gain confidence and a foundational skill set that allows them to enter the workforce environment or be prepared for professional or graduate programs.
Normally, I consider it as a partner, not the really mentor-mentee relationship. So because we are working together, then we try to solve the problem together with a different angles.
My favorite thing about being mentor is working with the students. I learn so much from the students, and we grow together. I love that one-on-one environment, working with each individual student and their own perspective and diverse background.
When you're so early on in your career, it's important to have someone to lean on and to jumpstart your interest in that field.
UROP experience gives students a firsthand view into research, which is something you don't get in a classroom. So it can really help them see if that's where they want to go for their career.
Being able to actually actively work in the lab gives you a peek behind the curtain that most of our first generation minority underserved college students just don't have. We can't create the same environment in the classroom. And so being able to fund them and let them actually see what it is like to be a researcher is life-changing.
UROP experience has kind of given me an insight into the graduate school in general and the wider community of what research areas are a big focus, and it kind of gives you direction where there might not be otherwise.
Mentorship is a key ingredient to UROP. UROP scholars are mentored by Nevada research faculty, postdocs, and graduate students on their research projects.
The qualities of a great mentor would be someone you can trust, right? Someone who is understanding, someone who is insightful enough to let you fail, because you're going to learn more for those mistakes than you would ever have learned by doing something the right way. So giving you room to grow and actually take the leadership of your project. And then honestly, someone who is very intentional about giving you guardrails. They let you fail, but they also give you the structure that you need to actually grow and don't just kind of leave you off trying to figure out stuff all by yourself.
They teach me a lot of independence and self-discipline at the same time. I think I've always wanted to work alone, and they've encouraged me to work in groups. And while I'm still kind of learning that whole process, it's definitely helped me break that shell.
My participation in UROP developed my time management skills, my communication skills, and my leadership skills. Dr. Marty helped me succeed through encouraging me to attend as many conferences as possible, always being there by my side, and really helping guide me through the research process.
During my mentorship, there's been a number of tasks and challenges which I've had to overcome. And I would go to Dr. Park. We usually had bi-weekly meetings where we would discuss the progress of my research and what challenges and what resources I might need. He's giving me access to things like the clean room and giving me knowledge of how to use these technologies and resources.
A great mentor has to have that ability to support their student, and so they need to be able to listen. When I was going through my undergraduate and then graduate studies, the mentors that I felt stood out to me as being great mentors were the ones that wanted to hear what my analysis was, instead of just telling me what the analysis was.
Overall, I believe UROP has been like an eye-opening experience, especially with project development and really understanding what my scientific passions and interests have been.
Because of NSF and UROP and Dr. Park, I've had the perfect jumping off point to my career.
This experience was perfect because ever since I was an undergraduate and since I did the UROP project, I had been working on drinking water technology, and so I can directly apply that to my career in the future.
If you're thinking about applying to the UROP program, please do. There are mentors out here that are excited to work with you. We want to share our experiences in the lab, and we want to share our research interests with you.